Hello, my darlings. How are you? We are starting on renovations. I am going to be painting this wall and the paneling, and there's your kitty condo. So this is the color that we chose for here. It's called Gray Owl, and it's very similar to what's pretty much on that wall. But this is definitely green. You can tell the difference. And yeah, it's been a long time coming, but we're gonna get started on that, and I'm excited. Already filled in all the holes, sanded those down, and yeah, some big changes are coming. Paint color, and let some stinky dogs inside. Emma's like, I need to go outside now, thank you. Hi, Luna. Hi. Chewy. We're gonna be painting this room as well, and the paneling. I'm so excited. Alright guys, the first layer of paint is on the wall. We'll let this dry. I'm going to make some lunch, and then we're going to go from there. I am so pleased with it. So much better than that. Ugh. But we're going to move the senior out of this area and going to go ahead and do the rest of it. So yeah, we have a lot of ventilation. Don't worry, she's fine. This is going to be dark gray. It's called Timberwolf down here. This is Gray Owl by Benjamin Moore. Yeah, I'm loving it. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's dry. Alright guys, it is pretty much done in here. The walls are dry, except for over in this area. I just finished the last touches up here. And now I'm going to start on the paneling, which is going to be Timberwolf, which is the same shade that's going to be in my office. I haven't painted that one. So like from here down, and that is because of that. A demon spawn who's going to be 2 in a couple of days. Anyway, so yeah, that's going to happen there. She's in her little kitty condo. That's Kiki D, our senior. This is Timberwolf. This is going to be my office, all of the paneling, and maybe my accent wall. The walls in here, as you can see, those walls are green. These are gray. But I'm painting this wall Gray Owl, and then that's going to be Timberwolf. All the paneling is going to be Timberwolf. This wall is, you can see, I stopped halfway right there because I need to take those down. I need to take all that down, and I need to clean that side. So yeah, it's coming along. I'm excited. Ugh, it's a mess right now. Like, it's literally a mess in my house. Like, look at this. It's a mess. And that shade, we still have some of that's in the hallway and the second room, the office. But I might make that the accent color up there and repaint the hallway. Like, everything is going to be this Gray Owl color. Like, our kitchen is yellow, as you can see, and I'll take you into, ignore the dishes, gotta do those. This is what the walls are going to look like in the kitchen once I just decided to paint a little bit there to see how it looked. And then I'm going to get a dark stain for the cabinets. And yeah, I'm going to take these like railing off the cabinets as well. Yeah, yellow walls, be gone from my life. Look how much brighter it is in there now. Instead of it being like that dingy green, it is now Gray Owl. It's a lot darker. It looks white probably on camera, but it's really not. Like, it's really not white. So I'm excited. All right, back to work. All right, guys, I forgot to film, but here is the progress in the dining room. So we have the trim black. Well, the middle trim is black, and around the windowsill is black. And I have a new black curtain, and I have to paint that trim up there black, and the doors are going to be black, the trim is going to be black. That's Gray Owl on top. The paneling is Timberwolf, which is the same shade that's going to be in my office. I moved my hutch over here in this corner. I'm probably going to center it more on that wall. I'm kind of playing around with it. The kitty condo will be moved. and I'll have like a little dining set there. This whole wall is going to be painted Timberwolf, but I've got some kills now, so I'm going to kill this whole wall. I need to replace that window covering because that old thermal is out. And then today I'm working on this. This is where the hutch previously was. And so I am painting this little section. My husband's office is going to be over in this little area. This is an awkward spot to our living room. It really is, because we have the big fireplace over here, which we don't get to use because we don't have gas. And yeah, so that sucks, but it's pretty to look at. And so we have this little section over here that's kind of just an awkward, the hell are you gonna put here? But thankfully his office desk and setup fits perfectly in this space. So that's what we're doing. So that's gonna be his office. Our internet situation is over here as well, so it'll be better for him to be able to tie into that instead of being in there, which is going to be her office. And then of course there's my office, which you see them ugly yellow walls. No, so we've got green, we've got gray, and we've got yellow in this house. And the green, it's a pretty shade of green if you're into that shade of green. However, I'm not. This is going to be an accent wall, and it's going to be the color salamander. And I'll pop a picture on the screen if I remember when I'm editing. But it's a really deep, pretty green, and I think that there's going to be a lot more plants in this house as well. But that's going to be accent. That the mantle is going to be painted black. I'm going to take the ugly brass, gold, whatever crap off there. That's going to be painted black. I like the hearth. I like the color of that. So I think I'm going to leave this the same color. I might paint it, I don't know. But it has earth tones in it, so I kind of like it. And plus, we can't do anything about the floor, so it kind of ties in, I guess. I don't know. Unfortunately, we have window units because we live in a trailer. So this is going to have a better look to it soon. I'm going to get a shorter black window covering here, a thermal window, and some blinds because we don't have blinds here, and it is hot AF when the sun sets in the afternoon. Comes through this window and my kitchen window, which I put up a little like paper shade. It does well with blocking most of it, but it's still bright AF in there. So anyway, gonna get back to painting this. All of this is gonna be gray owl. All the paneling is going to be Timberwolf. This is gonna be Timberwolf. I'm painting these guys black. They're wood, and the paneling's on the side of them. They're getting kills and getting painted black. It's gonna be black. That's gonna be Timberwolf. Timberwolf. Cabinets are gonna be black. Gray owl. I gotta paint this part down here, Timberwolf. And then what I'm gonna do for this whole center section here is I'm gonna paint the thicker trim black. And I'm gonna paint the beam all one color. Like, I'm not gonna differentiate that trim because I just feel like it draws attention to the center of our house, and I just really don't like it. We're gonna replace the front door. We're gonna paint the trim black. The trim is gonna be black up top too. And then these little panel things you see on the wall, they came with the house, and I thought they were interesting. And so I put up some sconces on it. And so what I'm going to do to tie everything in for the accent wall that's going to be salamander is I'm going to paint those blocks salamander as well. So it's going to be the salamander green on top of the dark gray with the black sconces. And yeah, it's all going to come together. I promise. We're going to get furniture in here too because we have the couches. The second couch that's in my office is going to get moved back into here, probably on that wall. We're going to put the kitty condo in that corner. And then we have our projector here, projector screen that comes down here. I want to get a new entertainment center there just to house like our games and stuff like this. The other one was just falling apart. It was a wedding anniversary gift, and that was 10 years ago. So it has moved with us like 5 or 6 times, so it's not worth it again. And then we have a recliner and a lazy dog. And another lazy dog. And the other two are scared because I have been vacuuming up the floors because we have little pets that conglomerate in corners. Anyway, I am rambling. Kitchen is probably going to be last just because there's so much stuff. And no, I haven't done the dishes. And all of the stuff that's on the stove is everything that came out of my china cabinet. So I also want to paint that thing. I have lots to do, lots to do, lots to do. And so this wall is done. Well, first coat. And then I extend it up there. I need to take all this down first before I get into this section. I ain't even worried about that right now. But I decided, just like over there, not to paint the trim pieces black, only the center trim piece and the big top piece. And I may or may not paint the bottom trim piece black. I don't know yet. Don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Oh, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. So yeah, I taped off this wall since this is one thing that bothers me too. The fireplace is not centered on the wall. And it took me like I think a year of living here before I even realized it. So I'm going to get something, either a tall plant that goes here and like comes up and blocks that, or I'm going to get something that hangs off the mantle and like filters down, kind of like string of pearls or something like that, to cover that, because seriously, it annoys me. But I'm still going to paint from that point all the way over to that corner. That's all going to be salamander. And then that's going to be gray owl. Gray owl. Gray owl. And I'm really debating on painting the hallway because this color that's in the hallway is the color that is in my husband's office. And I feel like I think I need to lighten this space up and make it match the rest of the house, which is going to be, there's like 3 colors right here. There's this one that we painted, which I don't remember the name, green, and then there's the gray, which is like dingy as hell. I just want it all one cohesive unit, I guess you could say. So I think I'm going to go over this with gray owl after all. And I painted the trim pieces in here all one color, like the big piece up there. So I may go back in and paint that black. I don't know. And in this room, I still have a lot to do. This is the main reason I got the paint, was to do this room. There's too much to move. There's just too much right now, too much. So, get back to work. So I found the spot. There's a footprint. There's another footprint. Footprint. Let's just see where it takes us. Oh, Merlin. Oh, Merlin. Seriously. Cannot have anything nice. Yeah, you get mad at me all you want, but you got paint on you. This cat. Well, I mean, what do you want me to do about it, huh? Good morning, guys. I have painted the paneling with Kills because that's the best thing for paneling. The walls over here are done. I am in love with how this looks. So because these 2 walls on the other side of the fireplace are now gray owl, you can really see the color that the walls were, which was that, like, I don't even know what color green that is. And actually, I don't mind it, but I'm going with the color called salamander. I think I already mentioned this, but yeah, salamander is going to go on this wall, and it's a deep, pretty, just a deep green. It's so pretty. So that's going on that wall. I moved into the hallway. The hallway was previously this color, which was the same color as the office, or his office. And I wanted to brighten up the space, but I'm gonna do something different on my like doorway. I'm gonna do something Halloween-y on my doorway. But the rest of the hallway is now lightened up to that gray owl color, and I absolutely love it. It brings so much more like brightness into the area, and I really like it. I kills the bottom half of the paneling, but I really like how the beam looks. Like it looked like that before with like the brown and the whatever, and this just makes it where your eye just kind of just goes up with it, like it just flows. It doesn't have any kind of separation. That wall is getting kills, and we're gonna go with the gray owl shade. My cat is a jerk, so I have to sand down the corners of this and replace some of the things before I can do anything with this corner. So that's that. Like I said, we're going to go with the gray owl on this wall. Just because Timberwolf is going to be the main color in my office, I would like to have a lot more of that paint left and not use it on a whole wall here when I'm still going to be using it on all of this paneling, which I need to kills, that paneling, that paneling, that paneling. And then I'm going to be using it on this paneling here and this paneling here. Have not cleaned up the floor. Don't care. I did work a little bit in the kitchen, so this is, God, it just looks so much better. I mean, just this view. Ugh, I'm so glad to get rid of these yellow walls, you guys. I went ahead and put all of my pretties back in my china cabinet. I really would love to paint this black, but not gonna happen. I need to paint this doorway, and I need to replace this door. That's just it. I need to replace. There's still a bunch of little things I need to do. I need to get over on this side, but my husband is working from home today, so he's going to help me and move basically all of this stuff out of the way, all of this, taking all that down, and then I'll be able to finish all of the paneling on this little section here. And yeah, just get everything in order. My house is a complete mess, as you can see, and I can't wait. So I'm going to get back to work, but I just wanted to give you guys an update. Oh, y'all, my arms, they're tired. I have kills and the entire wall of paneling. This is the worst of the paneling right here. So, whew, I'm tired. I gotta paint this wall, but once this is all dry, then I'll paint. This is gonna be the same color as this, and then that down there is gonna be the Timberwolf. For right now, now that this is dry, I'm gonna double check and make sure I don't have to do a second coat of kills. If I do, then I'll do a second coat, and then in another hour I'll paint. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and paint this corner so we can get my husband's desk moved into here and start finishing up the house. All right, first coat of Timberwolf over the paneling. I love it. I just need to paint the center strip black, and all of that's gonna have to be for another day, but I painted the mantle black and I'm in love. This is the first coat on the mantle, and yeah. And then I did this corner and over here with the gray. I really, really, really like it. I mean, who knew this house could look this good? For real. A little paint, and also did this little corner here. Yeah, it's coming along. Alright guys, mantle is dry. I just need to do one more coat. The second coat of Timberwolf is done on the paneling. So all I have to do on this side is the trim and the bottom trim, middle top, but trim, and put the window covering back on. And what else? This wall. Look how good! Oh my goodness, it looks so good. I cannot. This wall's done as well. And then I have half of the wall kills and painted from like here over. I'm going to paint that again in like an hour or two after it dries. But I can't get over how pretty this looks. Like it just looks so clean. It just brightens up the house so much. I don't have words how much I love this. Replacing that door though.